where do you feel like you rank? Where do you stand with those guys? And do you feel like you don't get the proper respect that you deserve for having the career that you have had?
Yeah, I mean, those are just the fans, right? For the most part, I train with the best guys in the world. I train with TJ Dillashaw, who's the bantamweight world champ. I train with Cub Swanson, who's been in the top 5 in the featherweight division. And I've been training with Brian Ortega, Chito Vera, and a lot of UFC guys. And I know where I stand. You know, I'm not ashamed to you know, I don't have insecurities. So those insecurities don't exist with me on like saying, I deserve to have this or I deserve this limelight. I don't care. Like, I do it so I can go out there, perform, provide for my family. Would I love to compete against those guys? Absolutely. I compete with those guys every day. Those guys that I've trained with, and we all sharpen each other. That's why I am where I'm at because of my training partners. You know, and I'm blessed to be able to train with those type of caliber guys. And you know, we get each other in the training sessions. Like for us, we get to watch pay-per-view fights every day in the gym. You know, we get to see
how lucky are you guys, right? Or the guys that train with you at your gym that get to see these matchups in training. That's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, we get to see it firsthand, and you're like, man, if you're in the UFC or if you're in Bellator, you would be knocking dudes out, you know? So you're just like, you get to sit back and acknowledge it and be humbled sometimes too. Like, you're like, damn, I got a long way to go. But sometimes you're like, oh, man, I'm right there, you know?
Absolutely. How's TJ doing, by the way? I know he'll be coming back soon, and you know, I mean, I think you can make a case for him being the greatest in his division of all time in the UFC, at least. How's TJ doing?
He's doing really well. He's helped me a lot getting ready for this camp. He'll be in my corner, him, Cub Swanson, and then my manager Tiki Gosen. It's a shame we could only have our 3 limits of people because there's so many people behind the scene that make this journey happen, and so we're taken away from that with the COVID situation.
Yes.
But yeah, TJ's doing well, man. He's getting big, strong, recovering from his double surgery, shoulder surgeries that he's had, and of course his suspension's coming to an end. So we're getting him ready, so that way when the suspension's lifted, he's gonna be ready to be in the title mix.
As someone who has seen him, throughout this entire period, will he come back just like he did when, I guess it was January 2019, the last he fought? Will he come back and be the killer like he was inside that octagon when he returns?
Yeah, I honestly think he'll be a lot better. You get that time off and you get to rest the brain, rest the body. And that guy's always pedal to the metal, so he gets to recover his whole body. There's a lot of people don't know that he was dealing with 2 shoulders surgeries going into that fight. Like every other practice, I swear to you, man, like we would be wrestling or scrapping and then his shoulder would just pop out and I would be like, oh man. Wow. And then he would be like, hold on, and pop it back in and be like, all right, let's go. I'm like, dude.
How tough is he?
Like, holy smokes.